Good morning. It's bright and early. Went to bed late, after midnight at some time, to get that video out. And now we are at the track getting ready to unload the Camaro from the trailer. Get all set to get it checked in. Gates open at 7. It is 6:30. And then the driver's meeting's at 2 and racing starts at 3. A little wet out. I think it rained. You ready for this day?
Ready to get the show on the road.
Alright, we're gonna get this unhooked.
I am off to invisible grounds. Don't know when to stop. Returning is not the way for me. Only a mile to go. Somewhere I belong. I'll see it.
Alright, we got the trailer off. Car's off the trailer. Getting the trailer hooked up to the car. Then we'll be parking the truck up, and we will not be allowed back in the truck until next Friday, after the event is over. So we're gonna get the car all prepped and ready and get ready for its inspections. What do they have to do this morning? Inspect it?
Yeah, safety inspection, then a tray tech inspection, and then start racing at 3.
Drivers meetings at 2. Dragging something. And this will be our little cozy home between states as we travel around. Got the comfy Kirky seats with all that thick padding and the fun roll bar you gotta climb over each time you get in, and then all the cool stuff that race cars need.
That side door is open.
So yeah, tomorrow's a drive day, so we'll be in this thing for probably 16 hours, 15 hours.
Probably a solid 13 at least.
Solid 13 hours to drive from here to Colorado.
Is that the chains?
That's what it sounds like. Something's dragging on the car right now, so trying to figure that out. But yeah, so this will be our comfy home.
Came down, busted all these zip ties. I need to get it up on drive.
Okay, so we found on the official day 1 of Rocky Mountain Race Week. So Aaron had made a aluminum scoop air to the transco at the rear of the car, and its connection point's already failed at some point. It's an easy fix, but it was dragging it on the ground when we were driving it over to the staging lanes. So I'm gonna fix that real quick, get it tied back up and out of the way, so it won't be an issue when he's racing. First repair of the event. It's a pretty badass looking scoop though. gotta make some mods to his custom-made scoop so it'll clear the, I think he said fuel pump or fuel filter. One of the two that's near it. He doesn't want to risk grinding that on the ground right next to it, which I don't blame him. So in typical Rocky Mountain Raceweek fashion, we are grinding aluminum at early morning sunrise. We're not the only ones either though. You can hear other people grinding in the background. This is pretty common on this event. Got to make sure everything's proper. And there's a lot of last minute stuff. Our boy Steve Rabbit just showed up. I'm gonna come over here and see if I can give him a hand getting this thing off the trailer. It's got a pretty sweet G body.
I got a lot of shit.
Got a lot of stuff to get going.
It's not really a lot though. It's just tires in the trailer. That's the hardest part, taking the trailer out.
Oh, your trailer's in there.
Yeah. That's why I bought that little trailer, so I could fit it in there.
Last time this guy drove down here from New York with his Camaro with the trailer already on it. This year looks like went a little more bougie.
Yeah.
Brought the Escalade. All right.
Everybody knows it's spoken on the radio. There is a truth in the lies. I dare to leave you twice. There's no tomorrow here. I feel I'm all out of time. So tell me you stay behind. Make sure I get to the end. I hope you can see in the dark. It only takes just a little spark to fill up my head with the lights. Lighting the path as I go. Everybody knows it's spoken on the radio. There is a truth in the lies. I dare to leave you twice.
All right, so Aaron is over getting his car checked in right now. Just got done helping Steve get all his stuff out of his Cadillac and all his trailer and everything set up over here. So we got his car over here, but this Grand National is pretty badass. Here's what he's got under the hood. And then here's the trailer he's going to be pulling behind it on this trip. It's definitely going to be a fun event. We're trying to get his car ready to go so we can get his over to get checked in as well. And then we'll be waiting for the driver's meeting to happen. Don't be fooled, it sounds quiet on the cold start, but he has cutouts. He has the cutouts closed right now, so she's in comfort mode. Instead, you're hearing the other cars drive by. She really sounds like. That's nasty mode right there. car's all ready to go. The Camaro has fuel, tires are set properly, suspension's dialed in, everything's good to go. It's been through the checks. Same with Steve's Grand National. I'm gonna walk around, check out what's out here. Show you guys some of the cars that are at this event.
There's nothing you can do.
And there is a motorcycle class at this event, believe it or not. They actually have to ride their motorcycles from track to track, up through the Rockies and everything, in order to qualify. So, got a few bikes out here as well.
You know there's dropping angels everywhere, 'cause the righteous are the ones who disappear, inescapable. Soon you'll be back for more. Old enough to lose, still you got to choose. Young enough to live. For something you can't win. You know there's dropping angels everywhere, 'cause the righteous are the ones who disappear, inescapable. Soon you'll be back for more. Rise again, but the righteous are the ones who's giving in. Oh, there's dropping angels everywhere, 'cause the righteous are the ones who disappear, inescapable. Soon you'll be back for more.
Alright, we're gonna head on over. They're doing license passes right now. Want to see how cars are sticking to the track. We've heard some people have issues with spinning them at this track. I'm also trying something different with my audio today. Have my wireless Road Go 2 set up again, but I'm running it with 32-bit float setup. Hopefully that helps some of the clipping issues I get when I'm filming while cars are going, because it gets a lot louder with the cars. So it's hard to have it set for my voice and then be a few feet behind a car that's straight piped right out of a turbo next to you. We're gonna check out how these cars are running though. I think since he let off, he's doing the 8th mile portion for their test. So essentially for the license test, from my understanding, it's to get their NHRA license so they can run faster than a 10-second quarter mile. They have to make 6 passes from what I was told. I may have totally misunderstood it. But they have to do 2 short passes, I think 2 passes to 8th mile, and then 2 full passes to show they understand the track and everything. And then after they complete it, the paperwork is sent out for them for their license. This newer Impala has been converted to rear-wheel drive with an LS swap. And I believe the two last... tires off that. So I believe the last two passes during the full passes both have to be faster than or 999 or faster in order to pass what the requirements. They're going to be having their drivers meeting soon, and then after that we'll start the actual event and get some racing going. So they are blowing their tires off. The drivers meeting's over. Apparently there's a good chance if I do, they have a co-pilot thing going on where we get to do like a staging thing on a simulator for reaction times, and the winner each day makes some money, and then they have like a overall champion at the end of the whole thing that makes a decent chunk. I think I heard $1,500 bucks. I'll have to go check that out. Right now Rowdy Radials is up. We're gonna go down there and watch them run, see what kind of passes they're making. Another day out here where 6-second cars are driving past you. Oh. Big backfire. Let's see what these guys run.
Right back.
I don't know if it's showing 963 in the left lane, 1089 in the right lane.
Here's Rachel Crumley. Crumley has a zero speed shot saver. The CTSV crew. And you can see that some of the zero.
I got a Fox body
Fanny pack on.
and a CTSV coupe.
Attention to the pits. Hot rod, come on down 7 and 8. 9.0, come on down 5 and 6 again. Hot rod, 7 and 8. 9.0, 5 and 6, please.
Left lane ran an 841 at 158. Right lane ran an 1104. Left lane car looks fast. V28. lane still ran 883. Right lane ran 999. Alright, so we'll come back down when our class is going up. This is one fast car right here. One fast car. Capable of running sixes. This thing has to make the drive from here, the boat track in Colorado, and back to here, as well as drag race at each track. That'd be one hell of a ride. He's having a baby and pedal it the whole way down. Alright, we're finally getting ready.
You see the ZR1 Corvette. You see how dirty
There's probably a good, I don't know, hour delay. Somebody's car pissed down the entire track.
2 days ago.
Part of drag racing. Day one's normally the worst. But we have one group ahead of us. Yeah, I think it's the Outlaw group.
9,000.
And then our group's going.
9,000 miles in a month.
Should be going here shortly.
From Texas to Oklahoma to pick up Chris.
Alright, good to go. Going on up now. Heading up to the
Leader in the
starting line.
27,168. Now we're talking. Carney's starting to get to.
Alright, so we're gonna get him up stage, see what he runs on his first run. Hopefully he gets good traction and gets a good pass on his first hit. 859 and 163, so not quite as fast as he wants, but still pretty good. I'm gonna watch Trevor and see what he runs. Jesus Christ, that thing always hurts your ears, man.
Always so
every time. And with the new and he's not revving it as high as his old motor. That thing's ridiculous. All right, this will be Trevor's first pass on his new setup. He said he has no maps for this setup yet, so it's going to be a pretty big test run right here for him. I'm
gonna see what a couple more of these cars may run. There's 4 more cars total in this class. Curious to see how the import runs in this class. Pretty quick for Civic. I think this is the last car in this class, and we'll head back over to Aaron, see how he felt about that pass he just made. Alright, so far we don't really have much. Maybe Trevor can give us a run. I didn't see what the C6 ran, but Aaron had the best time so far at 8.59 in his class. We'll see if he wants to do another run. We are back at it, getting the cars prepped for a second pass. It's been a long day. Let's see, it's late, that's all I know. My phone's in my bag having to charge, it's been that long. Sun's going down, so getting the pressure back into the tires and made some adjustments. Ran an 8.59 after that first pass, hoping to get an 8.50 for the first day to turn that in. You can see there, getting tire pressure going. Steve was able to figure out what happened on his first pass. A little human error, but nothing he can't correct. Just hoping to get an 8.50. He's hoping for an 8.59 for this pass. So we'll get these cars out there and see what they do. Getting called down to the lanes. Stick shift, outlaw, and then limited street. And we are in limited street. They said we should all be getting at least one more pass after this. So hopefully we'll be able to do 3 passes tonight unless we get this one where we want it. Alright, so hopefully this time we don't have any mishaps and we aren't sitting here for an hour. Those of you that were here completely know what I was talking about. At least it's not hot now, but we'd like to get a good pass in before it gets too cold. Alright, heading up to the lanes. See if we can hit that 850 pass we want. Really want to get this 850 done. Thing is, you gotta let Steve stage up a little before him, because Steve takes a little while to get his two-step up. Let's see. 857, 164, 914. That's a pretty good run. 200's quicker. Let's see what Trevor's got. This is our direct competition right here. If Steve can get his dial in, he'll be good, but Trevor last year gave us a run for our money. He has no maps on this new build, but if you get it dialed in, this car is a monster. Hey, you don't need to put a fucking muffler on this thing.
No! Titanium, 5-inch titanium exhaust.
Sounds expensive. He ran a 985. He's just stepping up a little bit. Guess he's burning out that whole quarter mile. All right, head back to Aaron. Let him know what Trevor ran. See if he wants to run again, because he only ran 857 and he really wants 850. Okay, so we ran an 853 on that last pass. We really want to turn in an 850 on day one. Aaron is now looking at his logs, seeing what he can tweak just enough to hopefully run an 850 on this last pass we're going to get tonight. It's obviously gotten dark outside, as you can see, and we are all ready to go to bed. We are all exhausted. So getting this all dialed in, make one more pass, hope to turn in an 850. Worst case, day one we're turning 853 and we're completely happy with that. All right, last pass of the night. So far, fastest pass is an 853. Hoping for 850 on this pass. Be happy with an 851. try and get both of them. Battery's getting low on the GoPro though. That's a good run from both of them. 853 again, 894. He's still got in the 8s. All right, that was a good run for both of them. We got Trevor coming up next in his Jotech GTR. Last run, he actually left the car in auto from what I heard. So hopefully this run he gets us more solid pass. Did he take it out of auto? See if we can catch the flames that come out this exhaust while I go deaf. It's 864. Wasn't a bad run on Trevor's part, 864. So it's gonna be close this week, I bet. Gonna head back over to our pit area. We gotta switch out the drag radials over to street radial tires, get our trailer packed up, hook the trailer up to the car, and then head to our hotel for the night. We're leaving first thing tomorrow morning. We're heading out to Colorado, so it's gonna be about a 13-hour drive tomorrow, and then we'll race the following day. All right, so we got all packed up. This is basically what it's gonna look like for those of you that aren't aware of how it works on the drive portion. We switch everything back over to being able to be safe on the streets. So instead of running slicks, we do have a set of street radials. And then the trailer is actually hooked up to the car itself. And the drag radials and everything else in the back of the trailer. We were in first the whole day. Then we ran back-to-back 853. Then Trevor with the Jotech GTR used his fast pass to get one more pass in real quick after running an 864, I believe. And he put out an 852. So Trevor is officially in first after day one in our class. And we are trailing right behind him by 5 1,000ths of a second after day one in second place. So we're gonna head back to the hotel. It's late. We're gonna be leaving early in the morning to make our approximate 13-hour drive to Colorado, going through the Rockies. So it's gonna be adventurous tomorrow. Should be a little more relaxing, even though it is a long drive. We're sitting in Kirky race buckets. So see how it works out.